These are the ones I actually have on my boat. I love them. I love how small they are, but boy, are they mighty when it comes to the decibel levels that they give. They come not only in a 3-pack, they come with a 10-year warranty. So you don't have to worry about a thing. You don't have to worry about changing a battery. You don't have to worry about, you know, is it running low? I mean, no more beeps in the middle of the night. It just gives you peace of mind. I have mounted mine just like this. You can do it however you'd like, but what a cost-effective way to just save on batteries, because batteries alone, you'd have to probably purchase 19 batteries over the same period of time for another alarm. These are rechargeable. They are from First Alert, which is a name I know we all just attach right away to great quality and home safety.
And you said rechargeable. They're actually not rechargeable. You don't have to worry about it for 10 years.
That's true.
Yeah, so you put this up on the wall and it's there for 10 years. It even has an install date, you notice. So if I install these for the holidays, I wouldn't have to reinstall or go up and worry about the battery till 2029. That's huge peace of mind. Not only do you say 10-year warranty, but also has a no low battery chirp. How phenomenal is that? Because that's normally, we forget about our smoke detectors, yet we have them. They're mandatory. They're required by the government that we need to have smoke detectors in our homes. But this is another interesting thing. How long have you had this one on your wall?
Right?
Because they only have it about a lifespan of 10 years in terms of how effective the machine is. Yes, we replace the batteries, but how effective is the hardware?
And the U.S. Fire Administration recommends smoke detectors on every floor in your home, in every bedroom, and in the hallway outside each sleeping area.
And that starts to add up in terms of units, in terms of batteries, in terms of wall space. Let's be real. What footprint do you like better? My mom has asked me to take smoke detectors off the wall because she wanted more symmetry and picture frames, and I'm like, no, we're leaving this up. Actually, I watched a design show once, and they wanted everything to be muted out. They painted over one of these, which is a huge no-no, making it less effective. So that's the aesthetic aspect, but it's the safety.
They're tiny.
The peace of mind. They're tiny, but they're powerful. They're a micro design, and if you do see the Atom out there in retail, guess what? Make sure it is that 10-year battery life, because that's really what sets our 3-pack apart. So, 10-year battery life, no having to get the broom out, knocking it off the wall for 10 years, no having to, I mean, how many of these batteries would you spend over 10 years, right?
Very expensive.
And the thing is, with ours, you don't have to worry about that. And you're walking away with a more accurate read, which is important, because maybe it is just steam from the broccoli or the shower, or, you know,
the burnt toast.
Exactly. And but when it does go off, you know it's something to take note on. And it's also an 85 decibel alarm. It's a sweeping tone, so it's not just a flat line tone, because, you know, Grandpa can only hear the high tones or the low tones. Everyone can hear this. I'm gonna set it off right now so you can hear it. Hear that? Low, high, or high, low, but you get it. And the thing is, we want that alert. And the footprint, you can really have them outside of every sleeping area, every floor of the house.
And by the way, normally we do a 3-pack at $99. So we've taken $30 off for you, and you can read some reviews. These are customer picks. They're, I mean, really great quality. I know I sleep better at night, because I know these are at work. I have them on my boat, and I think I'm gonna replace the ones in my house too. Can I read a couple of reviews? Because I love the comments you've made. And this is for those of you who didn't get it at $69. I'm sorry, they're just on sale today. The alarms are very small and have a 10-year battery life, which I love. Glad I got these. Another one saying, very happy with this 3-pack. Easy to use, inconspicuous, and in quick caps, no battery changes.
Right, and inconspicuous is important too. People see them on the wall and they think, oh, is that a little security camera? Is that a little speaker system? And that's what you want. You want something that's a little more out of sight, out of mind. But when you do have an alarming situation, you are notified to it faster. Do you know the statistic? First Alert's tracked all this stuff for us. Back in the day, you had about 17 minutes to get out of your home. Now they say you have 3.
Woo.
Things are more flammable, made of more synthetic.
Oh, that's so scary.
And the thing is, it has that 360-degree design in terms of how it reads the room. I love the fact you pointed out how you were able to install it yourself.
Totally.
I sent a 3-pack out to my family in California. My sister upgraded the 2 outside the kids' sleeping area. The 3rd one, she gave to my mom, because she just went through a building process, you know, codes and all that stuff. They didn't have a smoke detector out in the garage, which I thought was interesting. But that's where my mom's washer and dryer was. So if she throws the laundry in at night or dryer at night, dryer fires are huge. She hears this throughout the house. She's like, what is that? What's going on? She'll be notified sooner to get out sooner. And you know this statistic? 3 out of 5, so that's more than half of fatalities in a fire are blamed on a faulty smoke detector. Simple as that. I just went to a holiday party, and this, speaking of a holiday party, perfect time of year. How many of us are lighting candles, put lights on the tree, we might leave it on late at night. We want to be alerted to faster, but we're at a friend's house, and on their kitchen island, they had the smoke detector. And I'm like, oh, what happened? Because I knew about First Alert and all that stuff. It's like, oh, it went off last week, and I've been meaning to go get a battery for it. We've all been, the honey-do list of getting a battery, getting it back up on the wall. But for 10 years of knowing my mom's taken care of, or whomever.
10 years, no beeping noise in the middle of the night. I mean, why does it always happen to be like 4 in the morning? You're like, are you serious?
Yeah, and which one?
And yeah, exactly. You're walking around. No battery for 10 years. Yeah. That's incredible. That means cost savings. That means peace of mind. And it is, again, it's first alert. This is something that, you know, feel good about this. $30 off a 3-pack. So now, as we were saying with the fire administration suggesting or recommending putting them in so many different parts of our home, is much more affordable this way, especially without having to put new batteries in all the time.
Exactly. Actually, I just had to replace them out in California as well, and they were telling me that the city it was in is requiring the 10-year battery, because guess what? They want to make sure you are protected more, because a lot of us do forget to replace the battery, check it at daylight savings time, and so they're saying you need to pick up a smoke detector with that 10-year battery, so you're going to be covered. And you mentioned in your home. How old's your home?
I was built in '76.
Oh, have you ever replaced these?
I have.
Okay.
I have.
How many years ago? We forget.
Yeah.
And the thing is, that's just
I know I have, but I totally forgot.
So these have, and this is a first alert smoke alarm, has about a 10-year lifespan in terms of being accurate, giving us an accurate read, and alerting to us. Yes, we're all used to, okay, gotta replace the battery, but then after 10 years, we are supposed to replace these. So if you moved into a house 7, 8 years ago and it came with these, they're probably time to replace them. That happened to my place. It was a new build 10 years ago, but it came with smoke detectors. I upgraded, and now I don't have to worry about it for 10 full years.
That's the best feeling.
No low chirp.
What does this mean, photoelectric smoke sensor?
So that's the sensor in here, the photoelectric. It's the sensitivity factor of what it's reading. So that photoelectric sensor is what's gonna read the room in terms of, okay, this is important, this is an emergency, and you're gonna hear that. 85 decibels. Sweeping tone, so every little hearing level can hear it, whether you're asleep, awake, old, or hard of hearing, which is important, because the sooner we're alerted to it, the sooner we can get out, the sooner we can protect ourselves, protect our valuables, and protect our property.
It's interesting too, Brent, here on the package it says carbon monoxide is an invisible, odorless, and colorless gas. It cannot be seen, smelled, or heard.
That's true about, this is only for smoke though.
This is only for smoke. It's saying 3 of every 5 home fires, fire deaths resulted from fire in homes with no working smoke alarms.
I'm impressed with no glasses too, by the way.
And then a U.S. Fire Department responds to a fire every 24 seconds.
Right? And more and more
horrifying.
This time of year. We're trying to heat the home, we're trying to make it festive with candles and all that. We fall asleep and leave a candle on. We had some friends over the weekend and we lit candles and all that. I mean, it was a mad dash before we ran out to dinner, blow out the candles, because we don't want to have it happen to us. That's why we have these in our homes, but how old are these? How often are we replacing the batteries? Upgrade. I know it's the gift-giving season, but the gift of just placing these in your family's home for peace of mind, and that's where, you know, maybe you don't even tell them, but you're setting them up. Because remember, they don't even daisy chain to each other. I can just pop this up, put it on the first floor, the second floor, even in the basement, because 10 years ago, was the basement the kids' playroom? Did you put smoke detectors down there when you refurbished it? Maybe not. Now you can easily just upgrade, protect, protect, protect.
And let's remind you what the fire department says, the U.S. Fire Department, in terms of where you should place these. There's a still that I want to share with you and reread, because I think it's important. Many of us don't have enough fire alarms in our homes. So they recommend that smoke detectors should be on every floor of your home, in every bedroom, and in the hallway outside each sleeping area.
And that's just it. It adds up in terms of the batteries, but you know what? It's worth it for the protection. But if you can just save a few dollars in terms of knowing you have a 10-year battery life in the hall, in the bedroom, the living room, the kitchen. Exactly.
In the attic,
because
basement.
You know, they don't even have one in the garage, but guess what? I do the laundry in the garage. My car's in the garage. The Christmas decorations are there. Those are valuable to a lot of us. And if it starts in the garage, guess what? I'm gonna hear that and I'll be like, okay, what's going on? Because we also become ear blind to, oh, it's just a smoke detector, keep cooking the bacon. Or no, we want to know when it's an emergency.
I love this comment too from Big Daddy. I replaced my old smoke alarm. I am well pleased. No more false alarms. No more replacing the batteries. Oh, what a great feeling that is. Here's another one. They're small in size, but they do pack some sound. Very easy to install as well.
And that easy install is important. You pretty much get the screws and everything you need. You can use the screws that we provide and easily just can drill into the wall because it's so lightweight. You can probably even use double-sided tape and or hook and loop closure if you want. But actually, I love in here, you have even an install date. So if you write December 2019.
What a good idea.
December 2029.
Nice.
You don't have to worry about batteries. Or
10 years.
Or brooms and banging at it.
You're right, or ladders.
Or that chirp.
The customer pick reviews are there for you to continue to read. They're $30 $10 off right now. A featured price is not a permanent price. It's a temporary price break. So if you're watching right now realizing that you really should do this, it's just one of those, you know you do. You know, it's, like I said, I don't remember when I did replace my fire alarms. I do have these. I have them on my boat. Probably time to get some for the house.
You'll appreciate the upgrade because you'll know it's there when you need it, and when you don't, it's out of sight, out of mind. And that battery, what size? Where are they?
Oh,
How much
I
do they
know.
add up? Yeah.
The cost, the nuisance. Anyway, 621091 is how you can continue ordering from First Alert. They started this whole idea back in 1958. 3 friends set out and they created the commercial smoke alarm. And they wanted to make sure every home, every family, one at a time, is taken care of and protected and safe. Can you imagine every 24 seconds the fire department is being,
They're busy, and that's why we have them, and we're grateful we do.
Totally.
And remember, over half of fatalities and fires are just because of faulty smoke alarms. Oof. Upgrade. Save yourself.
Easy decision. Thank you for being here.
Hey, my pleasure. It's been a fun morning.
We have Auric coming up next with this amazing air purifier.